Hi everyone, thanks for dropping by my YouTube channel today and checking out this video of my final test of Edwards USSC brand pellet stove controller. Now Edwards sent me two of these and this is the second one. I'll put a link down below in the video description for the first controller that I repaired for him, but he sent me two at the same time. I repaired the other one previously, and as I had mentioned to Edward, I was waiting on parts for this one. This one had a number of issues, and they've, as far as I can see now, they've all been corrected. I've been in contact with Edwards about it, and there's still one last remaining issue on this one, but it's not one that I can fix, and that's a keypad problem, and I discussed that with them already. And I think all you viewers out there should know that if you have a keypad problem, there's very little that can be done about that right now. So I'll go ahead and turn this controller on and we'll run through the testing for it, and we'll see where it stands. So let me go ahead and turn it on, and as I do, we'll see the USSC logo come on, and then PLLT for pellet. That's the configuration, and then the version U2.76. Draft fan comes on and some lights come on. And right now we got the convection room fan on, and we've got the combustion fan that are on. We're blinking off here, and we've got a couple other indicators on. So as I mentioned, this controller currently as it stands has a failed keypad on it. So I've been replacing these, or giving a MacGyver type fix of these little Chinese keypads that I've been buying that do the same job. So instead of the heat up, heat down, and on, I've got the red star, 0, and the pound sign for the on button. So these columns correspond to the 4 columns we see here. So it's not a great fix, but it's a temporary patch that might get you working again. So if I go ahead and turn it on by pressing the on key, which is a red pound sign, we'll see the controller come on. And there we are. We're in heat range 4 right now. And if I press the down button, I'm able to, which is the 0 in this case, I'm able to heat range down to 2, to 1, and then up 3, 4, and 5. So there we go. We're back. That is functional. The next thing I can do is I can go to the room fan, which I'm in automatic mode, and I can go down to 9 and it won't go beyond that for now. And I can also do the draft fan, which I'm in automatic, DF automatic, and if I go down, I'll go 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, all the way to 1. And auxiliary keys work. I checked everything else out and everything seems to be functioning fine. So the next thing I'll do is I'll go into the self-test mode. The self-test mode, to enter that, I press the off key and the auger delay key both at the same time. So let me do that on this keypad. It's a little complicated now. And I'm waiting for this. There we go, we're in draft. So right now it's telling me that the draft fan has an LED above it. It's on, and it's telling me that's the draft. If I press any key on the keypad, I'll go to the next test, which happens to be the room fan. So the room fan has an LED above it on, and my simulator shows that the room fan is on. If I go to the next test, I go to ignition. This is my ignition indicator. The auxiliary light came on, and that's working correctly, so it's driving the ignition. And the auger, AUGER. So this is my auger indicator, and it's on. And the heat range is indicating that it's on as well. So the next step will be the hopper. I do not have an indicator for the hopper. I don't have it for any controllers, by the way, and I cannot simulate an auger drive on here, so it's or a hopper drive, sorry. So it's quite probable that this controller is not designed to drive a hopper stirring mechanism. My next one is stat, which indicates the thermostat. There's no lights on here, it's just saying stat. I have a switch connected to the thermostat input. If I close the switch, we'll see the light above the on come on. So let's give that a shot. There we go. I hope you can see that in the video, but it is on. I can see that clearly. So that's functional as well. The next one will be 165F. That's the current temperature that the controller is seeing. Now, as I speak about in my other videos, I do not have the correct thermistor for this board. So it's reading 166 degrees Fahrenheit. But with this thermistor, I'm able to pinch it, and we see that the temperature rises, 173, and I can make it go up to above 200. So we have got it up to 220, and then it'll come back down as I release it. So that's telling me that even though I do not have the correct thermistor for this controller, the temperature sense circuitry is functional and it is working correctly. So I'm happy with that. I'll press any key on the keypad. That brings me to 60H, which is an indicator of the 60 Hertz, which is the frequency of the power coming into this building, which is North American Standard. And buy. So that resets and puts me back into the USSC PLLT version 2.76 and DRFT. And the light comes on. So we're in heat range 1. And I can once again press the button and bring it to the on mode. So there we have it, folks. This is Edward's second controller. And from my point of view, it is fully functional. Edward, I want to thank you for bringing this controller, both of them, to me for repair. I appreciate that very much. And I want to say to all you other viewers out there, if you have a USSC brand controller, whether it's this model or an older version, and you have some repairs that need to be taken care of, please feel free to contact me. My contact information will be found in the video description below this video. I want to thank you for watching. I hope that you'll take the time to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate that very much. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.